Aquarius, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will resonate in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Aquarius this week? Okay, Seven of Cups. And the Fool. Okay, you have so many different options. Firstly, I don't know why I feel like saying that. I don't know if you felt like you don't know where to go next, or you don't know if there's any place for you next. Where do you belong? Where do you go? You have loads of different places. 7, if you want a number. And with the Fool here, you have a new beginning in each one of them. It's up to you which one you like the look of more. They're all slightly different. Which one do you think is calling you more? Now, this is hobbies, this is career, this is jobs. There's something that I don't know why, I'm just getting like blocked. You feel like you're blocked off, you don't know where to go next. You have so many options. It's almost like you think you have none, but you're actually afraid that you have so many. It's better to have too many. It's better to start dreaming about which one than to be overwhelmed at the options. You can go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. Like, there's something where you're blocked off to the idea for some reason. Maybe you don't want to look like a beginner, like a fool. Get it? The Fool card. But there's something where you're going to have to take that leap of faith, and you're going to have that courage to just look like a fool. And what if it doesn't? What if it turns out well? What if you're not the fool? What if you enjoy looking like a fool? 2 of Cups. I was about to say, what if you meet someone? What if you make beautiful friendship with someone while trying to discover a new path for yourself? And you got the 2 of Cups. There's a soulmate, romantic, platonic, doesn't matter. There's somebody that you're going to meet when you go down this new path, when you find, I don't know, there's something where you need to start to experiment. There's something where you need to start putting yourself out there, getting outside of your comfort bubble, especially with the Fool. It's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's going to be very good to start to expand your life. The Hermit. Hermit is the opposite of the energy I was getting, which is funny. The Hermit is about going inward. The Hermit is about taking a time out and becoming a bit more introverted and looking inward and healing and sussing yourself out a little bit, figuring out what upsets you, why, like figuring out, it's a lot of healing. It's a lot of inner healing and meditation and finding what guides you. And I guess maybe that's why it's coming out. You're going to find what guides you, which path to go down, but you have to kind of quiet your mind and go into this meditative state to kind of figure out where to start. I feel you've convinced yourself that there's nowhere for you or something, but there's actually so many places, and you can kind of go where you want, that you are not acknowledging that. What else is happening for Aquarius? Knight of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Knight of Swords, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is disappointment and sadness. Knight of Swords is someone wanting to help you. Somebody wants to save you. Someone wants to get you out of this sadness and disappointment. Weird thing is I don't think you want saving. I think you want to get on with it yourself, and you're like, I just get this energy of like you're actually stronger than this person. I know it's a weird thing to say, like someone's going to want to help you and you're actually going to be like, are you sure you don't need help? Like you're going to end up helping them or something. Hierophant. Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. You have a very, this is nice because it's like you're going from being a little bit lost and not knowing which direction and not knowing where to go next into you're going to have a ritual or a craft or a hobby or a career or something that's yours. I don't know why I'm getting ice skating. I always get ice skating lately, but it's just there's something where there's something that you're supposed to do that you're finding. With the Page of Pentacles, this is potential. This is having a skill. This is looking a little bit young or naive. Other people might perceive you. They don't see what you're capable of yet. They don't see that, and it doesn't matter because you feel the potential. You feel where you could go with it, and this is commitment, the Hierophant. You're very committed. Once you find this thing, once you're on the way, and I feel like this week it's all about that. Once you find where you're supposed to be and you don't put too much pressure on yourself, you're very aware of how committed you're going to be, because you're going to really, really, really feel, I don't know why I'm getting safe. You're safe in a certain environment, around a certain group of people. Some of you are like learning something new. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. So if you are learning something new, if you're going back to do a course or something for something you want to know more about, or if you're just reading a lot about a subject to learn about it that way, it's something about you really taking your time and not rushing yourself. Because I'm seeing someone with like 5 different colored highlighters, pens and everything like that whilst you're studying. Like you're just taking your time and really enjoying soaking in all the information. What else is going on for Aquarius? What's happening for you this week? 5 of Pentacles reversed, very nice. I think that came out upright for you last week. So there's something here with you're not feeling alone. Even if you are alone, you're not like, oh, I'm alone. You're like, oh, I'm alone. If that makes sense. You're not like, you know that you're on your own by choice, because you need time to study, to recuperate or something, recharge your batteries. But the weird thing is I don't think you're meant to be alone. I feel like you're actually coming into a time of being more social, especially when that Hermit card came out, because I felt a very weird shift in energy, like that was telling me this isn't the traditional hermit, this isn't this person being alone, this is whoever's watching doing the inner healing and finding what's guiding them to the next point. It feels like you're coming out of hermit mode, and then with the 5 of Pentacles reversed, you're coming out of the cold, you're coming out of feeling alone, which is very nice. What else is going on? Oh, Death and King of Wands. There's a rebirth coming as well when it comes to your confidence. So the King of Wands is kind of like my confidence card. It's also like how you see yourself, how you act in the world. With Death, I feel like you're kind of shedding a skin. Well, makes sense, it's the Death card, but there's something where you're shedding a belief about yourself, or a belief about your confidence or your personality, whether that be like, oh, I'm not confident enough, or I'm very introverted. You're going to start saying things like, I am so confident. Look at me, I am so confident, I'm so social. I don't know, there's something where you're kind of switching things up when it comes to becoming a lot more confident. But I don't know why, because I feel like Aquariuses are confident, but I just feel like maybe it's more of an inner confidence that's being bred, an inner confidence that's being found. Yeah, 8 of Swords just came out, so on the inside it just landed on the Death card. There's an ending to you feeling stuck, which makes sense because I said you felt stuck. That was like the first energy that came out, is like, I was like, you feel trapped and you don't know that there's loads of different avenues. Then you now have a Death to the 8 of Swords, and you're coming out at the end of it with King of Wands, like, whew, fiery, passionate, confident, sure of yourself. Some of you might become like, you might join like a theatre group or something, because there's something where like it's more flamboyant. King of Wands, that's actually a really good word, I think so anyways, for the King of Wands. King of Wands is very flamboyant, flambunctious, or that's not a word, flambunctious is not a word. But there's something where you're going to be a lot more yourself, honestly, to be honest. It just feels like you're going to be more yourself. You're going to be more comfortable in your own skin. What else is going on for you, Aquarius, this week? So this week you're becoming a lot more open to trying new avenues. And it's almost like you don't know until you try energy. You have to try new things to figure out if they're for you. You're becoming more confident in that. You're becoming more confident in being like, oh, I might hate this, but I won't know till I try. So what have I got to lose? And then with that, you now have the Seven of Swords. You might have a few people looking at you weird. Like, what is Aquarius doing? Why is Aquarius at a crochet club? Why is Aquarius playing bingo? There's something where that's such a bad example, but there's something where you're gonna be like, oh well. You're like, I don't really care what they think my intentions are. Some of you, it's also like this. Also, I'm getting like a partner in particular. If you're in a relationship, there's gonna be like you have to either, you feel sneaky about this to begin with. You're like, what are they gonna think? And then you go, actually, who cares what they think? They should love it that I'm getting out of my comfort zone. Six of Cups. You're gonna like find your inner child again. Usually Six of Cups is someone returning from the past. As I'm wrapping this reading up, I'm feeling like this is you going, oh, it's okay to do things I like, even if other people think they're silly. You're free to try. You're free to try. And you're here to try, and you're here to explore, and you're here to wander the world and not feel stuck and trapped. You have so much you can do, Aquarius. I'm gonna wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tilda's Tarot Tuesdays.